Hi everyone, I'm Amy, I'm the Tutor Warrior, and today we're going to talk about PEAL, paragraph structure. This is something that most students come to me concerned about. It's something that they feel they're just not getting. It's hard to make an argument when you haven't got this structure in place. PEAL stands for point, elaborate, or example, or evidence, evaluate, link back to the topic or title. So P, your first point is your argument. What is your point? What is the point of this paragraph? Make sure that this is something like the strength of da 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 da, or there is an argument that da 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 da. And make sure your point is crystal clear. Incorporate the words of the essay title or the research question or whatever it is that you're looking at. It really helps to try and incorporate those words as much as possible. If it's an essay for longer pieces of work, this won't be necessary every paragraph, but it's a nice habit to try and get right, because the more that you can include that research question or the essay question or title, the more that you know you're actually answering it and it is relevant. Let's take an example. So what are the strengths and limitations of cognitive behavioral therapy? Really simple, really straightforward. Okay, so PEAL, maybe your first point is that there are many strengths of CBT over various other forms of treatment such as psychotherapy or antidepressants. First of all, it is an effective form of therapy. That's your point. It's effective. Great. Move on. E, elaborate. So it could be that you talk about how it works and why that's effective, or explain what efficacy means, or it could be, and this is the best one, evidence. What is your evidence to support the claim or the argument, the point you've just made? So you may give a study. For example, Smith 2023 aimed to, give the aim, then say what they did, give the method, then say who was involved, say what they found, and then say what the conclusion was. That's your first E, so PE. Next E, evaluate. Well, I've got a whole other video on this that'll help you with that. Your second E is to evaluate what you've just said, and especially the study that you've given as evidence to support the point that you originally made. You can critique this in a number of ways. It could be the methods, the participants, or the fact the evidence is flawed for whatever reason, maybe bias, ethics. It could be any number of reasons. We'll cover that in a different video. Then your L, PEAL. L, your link to the topic or the argument that you have just made in your P. You can say, however, despite these limitations or despite this critique, and don't forget a critique doesn't always have to be a limitation, it could be a strength. Despite this, research overwhelmingly suggests, and then give your point again. That CBT is an effective form of therapy. There you go, the PEAL technique in a nutshell. Try it.